Welcome back to the Vehicle Corral. Today we are going to be installing a new gloss black rear trunk applique from Ultra Tuning. Really excited about this piece. I think it's going to look great on the car and I think it's going to be functional. So here's our box. Let's check out how it came. Packaging is nice. It's nice foam. All right. So here's the applique. You can see we got a cutout for our camera. Around the back and on the top, we have 3M tape, which is how it's going to adhere to the back end of the Mustang. And then the other thing that's nice about this kit is that it is made for the GT or the EcoBoost. So you have GT and the Pony emblem 3M tape, which this is going to go on whatever emblem you have on the back end of your trunk lid. So the first thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to heat that up. We're going to have to get that off of the factory trunk lid, and then we can prep the surface and get ready to install our new applique. Now for this install, you're going to need the following tools to complete it properly. One, you're going to want a heat gun. This is going to help to heat up this adhesive that's holding on the badge, whether you have a GT Performance badge, or an EcoBoost badge, in order to get this off nice and as clean as possible. Some fishing wire, which will help, again, break up that glue and get this off without scratching the deck lid. And you want to make sure that you don't put a ton of pressure and bend this emblem, because you don't want to bust the emblem or deform the emblem at all. The other thing that's nice about that is a trim panel removal tool, which is always good to have a nice microfiber cloth that you can wrap around that, again, so you can keep from scratching. And then when we go to install the new one, it's always good to have some alcohol prep pads. You want to go over the area really nice, so we make sure that that 3M tape has a really strong bond, and there's no way that that's coming off your car. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our heat gun, we're going to heat this badge up and get that off the car, and then we'll prep the surface. So let's get started. Now that we got that taken off, we're going to get this residual out of here. We'll just use some glue gun. Usually you can just kind of like peel that off and get this nice and smooth. Now, one of the things that you can do from this point is, if you're not going to be putting a new emblem or your old emblem back on again, you can get this cleaned up, kind of plug those holes up. You know, you can put some 3M tape right over that, and it'll seal it just fine. But what we want to do at that point is you can put your new rear applique on, and that's pretty much it. You're finished up. Now, in my case, I want to put the original emblem back on again, and I also want to have these holes. Now, the new applique does not come with holes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up, and then we are going to go here, and we are going to take all the trim panel pieces off, and we're going to be able to look and see where those holes are. And then we're going to mark those on our new applique, and I'm actually going to drill those pieces out so that when we go to install it, we can pop it right back in, and it'll look nice and clean, and it'll look factory, but we'll have the benefits of the new applique, which I'll go over here in just a little bit, because it is one of the things about these rear trunks now is that you have the spoiler attachment at the top, and you have this trunk lid piece, and so water tends to drip down here constantly after you wash your car, and there's always water streaks, and there's always marks back here. With the new applique, this is just one piece, and I think that's really going to help that out, and it's going to be fantastic. So let's go ahead and get these pieces off so we can get that cleaned up and mark our holes. All right, now that we have all the adhesive off, we have a nice clean surface for our new applique to be attached to. So the biggest thing here is that if you're not worried about putting the new emblem on, or you don't want the emblem to go into the holes that are already there, at this point, you're just ready to put this on. Now, the one thing I will say is make sure you take alcohol prep pads and prep this whole surface to where this is going to be attached to with the 3M tape. That's going to make sure that you get a good bond, no debris in there, and it's going to look great. Now, one of the things that I really like about the Ultra Tuning Applique is that you can see this is one piece. And the great thing about that is water is not going to seep down on this like it does from the factory. Since Ford changed this up and created a spoiler module back here, these two pieces are not attached. And water constantly drips down, and you always are getting watermarks, and especially for those of us that like to go to car shows and stuff like that, it's a big pain. It's something that's just not good. I'm super excited about Ultra Tuning's Applique because that kind of takes care of that issue. Now, as you can see, all you're going to do is you're going to line this up, make sure you test fit it so that everything is lined up the way that you want it to be. There's a little bit of a lip all the way around it, so once you hit it into that lip, it's very tight. It works out real well. Your camera hole is right there, so that's taken care of. You don't have to worry about blocking anything off. And then really what you would do is peel the back of the red taping on the 3M, put it down, apply some pressure, and then you're done. And that's the way you would want it. It'd be nice, clean, no badges. Now, for my personal use and the way that I like Beverly, I like my GT badge back there because she's a performance pack and it actually has performance pack in it. So what we're gonna do is I've already taken off this rear area. So I'm going to use a marking pen, and I'm gonna come up from behind here and I'm gonna mark where those two holes are on the back of this so that I can go ahead and drill those two little holes out. The great thing about that is I can put my 3M tape that's provided with the kit for the GT badge back on this, slip it right in, do the 3M part of this, and then I'm done. Just got to put that back up. So super easy project, easy one to do in your driveway, and Ultra Tuning just has great products. This gloss black is going to look fantastic with our Dark Horse spoiler. We also got this from Ultra Tuning. If you haven't checked that video out yet, please go and click on it. Just great quality products. These guys have been fantastic. They ship out very quickly and they're easy to talk to, and their customer service is fantastic. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start marking this off. Let's drill my holes on this and then we'll put this on the car. Alright, so now that we have everything cleaned up, I went ahead and drilled the two holes in this so that we can put the GT badge back on it again. Put the 3M adhesive on the back that came with the kit. So this is all ready to go on Beverly now. So the first step we're going to do to complete this up is pull this down, put this on the back end. We'll put that on next, and then we're going to be all wrapped up. All right, using our alcohol white pads, we're going to prep the surface here, get it all nice and ready to go for our 3M. I'm going to get top and bottom. Alright, once we have that all taken care of, we are going to carefully take off our 3M backing. Now that we have the 3M backing off of this, we're ready to go ahead and put it on Beverly. You just want to make sure that you kind of hold it up off the surface, because once you put this down, there's kind of no going back. So you want to make sure that you line it up really well. These do have a nice lip on each end and up top to go around the trunk. So you want to make sure it's lined up as best you can, and then once you're all set, you feel confident about it, then go ahead and put the pressure to it. Alright, that's on, looking good. It's nice and secure, snug. Got everything put down. So we're going to take our GT emblem, and I'm going to do a quick test fitment on this one. Make sure that all my holes are still lined up good. Everything is proper. All right, so now that that's good to go, we'll take off the backing, pop it on here, and then we'll check out and see what it looks like. And there you have it, guys, the install of the Ultra Tuning gloss black rear trunk applique. It fits perfect, it looks fantastic. It goes beautiful with our Ultra Tuning Dark Horse handling pack spoiler that we got from them before. The black is perfect, the quality is great, the fitment's great. Like I said, I wanted to go ahead and drill those 2 holes out and keep my GT badge. I like it because I have a performance pack and it says performance in there. But if you don't want to do that, you just throw it on there just like I did, just don't do those steps. Either way, it looks fantastic, the quality is great, and Ultra Tuning shipped it out super fast. We really appreciate all that you guys do. Thank you for having such great customer service and being easy to work with. We had a great experience with the spoiler, and now we've had another great experience with this rear applique. So if you guys are thinking about ordering one of these, I would definitely suggest going to their site, their eBay store, and getting one, and that link is going to be down below in the comments. That way you guys can go and check that out in the description. Can't say enough about them. It just looks awesome. I love Beverly's look. We had that painted, so we already kind of had that black look, but this just kind of sets it off a little bit more. It's going to be easier to maintain and clean without the drips of the water. I'm really looking forward to that. That's one of my big pet peeves with the new spoiler trunk connection 3-piece thing that Ford's got going on with the S650. So if you like that S550 look at the black and you want to put it on your S650, definitely recommend this. And we love it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Follow us along for more install videos, do-it-yourself videos, car show, and rally videos. That season's coming around the corner, so we're looking forward to that. We'll see you on the road.